Toni, you know, when you make it, you can help us come on. So I always try to abide that. But the responsibility of it is so heavy for me. I feel I can never live my life, and I never used to say it. Like a lot of people don't understand, my second bankruptcy is because I was sick. I have lupus, and my show in Vegas got canceled.
And the insurance wouldn't cover it.
The insurance didn't cover it, so I had to pay myself.
Yeah. Right.
And so
That's a lot. That was a lot of money.
It's a lot of money to put up a show. People don't understand it. So if you see a concert, you see the lights, you see the band on stage, the artist pays for all that. The hotel rooms, the salary, so then you have nothing left.
Remember when Tamar took things so far that she even blocked her own sister Toni on social media? It really happened. Though Toni didn't realize it until she tried tagging Tamar in a birthday post and boom, blocked. Just like that.
Are you guys a couple?
Well, T, that's my girl, my friend, my family.
Do you have sex?
That's my love, my soldier, my life. She my everything, and I trust her.
Because you bought her a Bentley truck.
Yes.
So the implication is that's your girlfriend.
She my life.
Blocked. Cold. But according to people close to the family, this wasn't just some random sisterly spat. Rumors were circulating that Tamar had been venting behind the scenes, allegedly saying things about Toni that didn't sit right, especially when the gossip trails kept leading back to Birdman. And let's be honest, their relationship has never exactly been a fairy tale narrative.
Please welcome Toni Braxton!
She was so freaking mean to me. I was in shock.
Do you take responsibility for the situation that you're in right now?
100%.
100%?
100%. I couldn't believe it because I loved her so much. I admired her and looked up to her. And she pretty much reprimanded me.
I read that you were upset about stories that your overspending caused this.
She says to me, I hear you have Gucci flatware. I'm Oprah Winfrey and I don't have Gucci flatware.
First of all, I didn't know Gucci made silverware.
You ain't got Gucci flatware because you didn't want to buy it. It's not because you couldn't afford it. What do you mean? And immediately, she made me feel this big. This big. That moment completely changed my career. It made people...
The rumor mill went even further, suggesting Toni's marriage and later her divorce might have been part of a larger plan involving Birdman. Some even claimed she was struggling financially at the time, making the narrative spread even faster. And here's where things get messy. Fans believe Tamar herself may have privately repeated claims about Toni's money problems. If that's true, her blocking Toni wasn't just a petty move. It was shade thrown right in the middle of a long-brewing family storm. The Braxton family has always been a roller coaster, but lately Tamar's behavior has taken things to another level. Before deleting her social media, she unleashed a full online meltdown, posting directly on her ex's page, dragging her family, and calling them toxic. I end one now deleted message she wrote. Y'all have no idea. The gaslighting is crazy and I'm going back into treatment. I just pray my marriage can be saved and my life can be spared. My family is awful. Heavy stuff. Then she doubled down, saying she was furious with her life, calling her family toxic again, and hinting at deep personal pain. Fans were stunned. It felt like Tamar was releasing years of frustration all at once. The drama didn't stop there. Tamar later revealed that in the new season of Braxton Family Values, she was asked to be Tawanda's maid of honor, but the invite felt anything but sincere. She claimed she wasn't even invited to the bridal shower, and only received a last-minute text a week before the wedding asking her to step in. Meanwhile, Tawanda had Toni and Trina fully involved in the wedding plans. For a family built on sisterhood, it was looking more like a reality show showdown. Tamar also claimed Tawanda's new husband had been talking about her behind the scenes. That was the final straw. She skipped the wedding entirely. Fans weren't prepared for how all of this ended up dragging Toni into chaos. People always thought Tamar and Toni were the tightest duo, but cracks were showing. Toni even mentioned publicly that she realized she was blocked again when she tried to repost a birthday picture. Tamar clapped back, calling the move gaslighting, and saying Toni should have just called instead of posting publicly. To prove her point, Tamar shared screenshots of them texting casually the day before, leaving fans confused. How do you go from normal conversation to blocking overnight? But the whispers kept growing, some claiming Tamar had been telling people that Toni was only with Birdman for financial reasons. If true, That takes their feud from hurt feelings to betrayal. The Toni-Birdman relationship has always been unpredictable. They once talked openly about marriage, but the wedding never happened. Toni blamed her schedule, though the public wasn't sure. And then there was a $1 million ring saga. Toni said it was stolen from checked luggage. But many people found the story hard to believe. BY 2019, Birdman posted a cryptic, it over, and wiped his Instagram clean of Toni. She later responded with a glamorous photo and a caption about starting a new chapter. Then weeks later, they appeared together like nothing had happened. Fast forward, after years of public breakups, reunions, and denials, court records surfaced showing Toni and Birdman actually did secretly marry and separated 48 hours later. They reportedly kept it private by using initials TB and BW, but fans quickly connected the dots. They married August 8th, split August 10th, and Toni filed 2 weeks later, calling the marriage irretrievably broken. Then came another twist. Toni withdrew the divorce in January 2025, and Birdman agreed, meaning legally they're still married. But fans aren't buying the fairy tale angle anymore. No rings, wiped Instagram profiles. The situation looks complicated at best. People began speculating Toni married Birdman for financial security, pointing to her long history of money struggles. But no matter what rumors circulate, Toni Braxton remains an icon, one of R&B's most legendary voices. Her career exploded in the early 90s with her debut album, which hit number 1 on the Billboard 200 and sold over 10 million copies. Hits like Breathe Again and Another Sad Love Song solidified her status. Secrets gave us the timeless heartbreak anthem Unbreak My Heart, selling another 10 million worldwide. But despite the success, Toni received shockingly low royalties, reportedly less than 35 cents per album, and eventually sued her label. Weeks later, she filed for bankruptcy. She later revealed her unfair contract left her with under $2,000 in royalties while being expected to cover travel, wardrobe, studio costs, and music video expenses. After years of financial ups and downs, health issues, and canceled residencies, Toni's troubles continued. The IRS filed liens claiming unpaid taxes from 2017, and the California Franchise Tax Board followed days later, together totaling nearly $500,000. Fans began wondering whether her closeness with Birdman was emotional support, financial support, or a mix of both. Rumors of canceled shows, unpaid bills, and tension with her sisters kept the public watching. Tamar airing family business online only fed the narrative of a fractured dynasty. But Toni's voice continues filling concert halls. Her legacy remains untouched. That's what makes all the drama so shocking. How someone so talented could be tangled in so much financial chaos and relationship turbulence. Some fans say it's the ultimate cautionary tale about fame. All the glitter, not always the gold. And now, with Birdman still legally tied to her, the big question is whether Toni is truly free to move on, or whether she and Birdman remain connected through a relationship that mixes love, loyalty, and financial complications. Through it all, Toni has said she carried her family financially for years, paying bills, keeping the lights on, and holding the Braxton name together. That kind of pressure creates resentment, and fans where they see it in every Braxton interaction. So, when people whisper that Toni may have leaned on Birdman for stability, many believe the rumors fit the bigger picture. But what really stings is a claim that Tamar may have repeated those same rumors behind Toni's back. If true, their sisterhood is fractured in ways cameras can't capture. Some say Birdman even confronted Tamar about spreading gossip, a level of messy only the Braxtons could deliver. And with new season of Braxton Family Values coming, the question is, are we watching real family drama? Or is someone stirring the pot to keep the spotlight alive? Because one thing is certain, between Toni, Birdman, and the Braxton sisters, the real show isn't just on stage. It's behind closed doors. Now it's your turn. What do you think Toni's relationship with Birdman was really about? Love, money, or survival? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Juicy Reel so you never miss the next deep dive into celebrity chaos.